Chief White House correspondent Ed Henry has breaking news tonight on the story raising all sorts of questions about the agency tasked with protecting the president. Good evening, Ed.
Good evening, Brett. A senior law enforcement official confirming tonight to Fox, a CBS report, that nearly a dozen agents have lost their security clearances as investigations at the Secret Service, on Capitol Hill, and even at the Pentagon widen. 11 Secret Service agents caught with prostitutes at this hotel in Cartagena, Colombia, completely overshadowing the Summit of the Americas, which President Obama was hoping to use to tout American jobs created by a new trade deal with the country.
What happened here in Colombia is being investigated by the director of the Secret Service. I expect that investigation to be thorough, and I expect it to be rigorous. If it turns out that some of the allegations that have been made in the press are confirmed, then of course I'll be angry.
Before the president arrived, the Secret Service agents were allegedly drinking heavily and then brought several prostitutes to their hotel. One agent got in a dispute with a prostitute over $47. She caused enough of a commotion that the Colombian police arrived, and Fox News has learned diplomats were dragged in as well. While officials insist the president was never in any jeopardy, the man who blew the lid on the story says that's beside the point.
The standard should not be there was not an assassination. The standard should be there should never be a scandal like this, which is the worst in the history of the Secret Service.
While it was initially reported that 5 members of the U.S. military were involved in possible misconduct, top defense officials today revealed it may have been worse.
We're embarrassed by what occurred in Colombia, though we're not sure exactly what it is. But what we do know is that that several of our members distracted the issue from what was a very important regional engagement for our president. So we let the boss down.
Republicans probing the scandal on Capitol Hill are also trying to uncover whether Secret Service agents have exposed themselves to future blackmail.
It's not the personal conduct. It's not a one-time event. It's a question of whether or not the Secret Service has a plan to make sure they don't have anyone who's compromised working for them in the future.
Secret Service Director Mark Sullivan has now had 2 major embarrassments on his watch, starting with the Salahis crashing a state dinner a couple of years ago. That's why author Ronald Kessler is charging this is a pattern of abuse, and the chief should go. Brett?
Ed Henry live on the North Lawn. Ed, thank you. The U.S. Senate